the most powerful force that I experienced during the race was faith in God. Throughout all my training runs, the long ones, back-to-back runs, my training camp at Leadville, and throughout the entire weekend race, I held this wooden cross in the palm of my hand. And every time that the pain was shooting into my knees or up into my hip, I would just give this cross a squeeze. Or I would open up the palm of my hand and I would look at that cross. And I would think about all the pain and suffering that Christ endured for us on the cross. And all of a sudden, my pain seemed pretty insignificant. I don't think I've ever felt closer to God than during that weekend that I was running Leadville. He was with me during all my weak times, and He was smiling alongside me when I was running strong. One question I get, probably more than any other question, is people ask me, why did you run this race? Nights like tonight are the reason that I ran this race. I wanted to have the opportunity to talk to people about some very important things about life. The race was amazing. It was incredible. It was a life-changing experience for me, and I love this race. But the most valuable purpose that this race has served me is it has given me a platform where I can talk to people about some things that are very important. Faith, commitment, teamwork. Everybody has a Leadville in their life. And I'm not talking about a 100-mile foot race in the Rocky Mountains. Leadville shows its face in many, many forms. Cancer, death in the family, alcoholism, divorce, raising a challenging child, financial difficulties, insecurity, or maybe just life not really turning out like you thought it would. However, if you grab on to the faith that others have in you, and you reach down and get a hold of that faith that you ought to have in yourself, and you reach out for that faith in God, you can get through and conquer your Leadville. Who are your guardian angels? Who are those people that care about you, who want you to succeed, who would do anything for you? Stay close to those people. And believe in the awesome power that you have within you. Look back into history. Think of all the people who had an undying passion and will for something to happen. And look at how individuals have changed the shape of this world. And look around today. There are probably some people that you know who have a passion, who have a belief. One person can change the world. And of course, we should do this in our daily lives. Our goal should always be to glorify God. But especially in those times when you're impossible. You can literally move mountains. There are a few people that I would like to recognize tonight. Some of these people were very important in helping me to get through this race, and some others who have just been important in my life. And if you would indulge me for a few moments, I would like to recognize them and ask them if they would briefly stand. So before I close, I really would like to do that. First, my personal master artist and master craftsman, Mr. Mike Kelly. Mike, would you stand? And my grand promoter, if I ever go to Hollywood, I'm taking this woman with me, Therese Tuel. Now, growing up in a family of 15, you've got to be careful, because it always seems like wherever I go, I've got family sneaking in somewhere. I think I caught most of them tonight, but if I miss somebody, I hope they point that out. But there are some people from my family who are here, and my brother Mike, his wife Bonnie, and their children Ryan and Michaela. Would you stand for a moment?